welcome back to Radio Respawn with Mr. Sark, APL, and Boruff. I'm gonna let these motherfuckers introduce themselves. It's midnight. You've been flitting around all day, my little chickadee, my little hummingbird, spreading pollen from flower to flower, completing the circle of life, but the sun's gone down. You've gone back to your nest made of cat hair and dried grass. You've nestled in for a nice episode of Radio Respawn. Moonlit, let's talk. How you guys doing, man? I'm back from Germany. I'm fucking psyched.
You were pumped up today. This is awesome. Yeah, welcome back.
Psyched.
Glad to have you back
in the
Let
U.S.
me tell you.
Yeah, we got a good show. Before we start, go ahead, introduce yourselves to our listeners who can't see you.
Go ahead.
Boruff here, fresh back from Germany. It was crazy. I was there for 3 weeks, and I kind of stopped understanding how to speak English while I was over there and had to remember mostly this morning.
I like your energy, Boruff.
Yeah.
You looked a little sleepy when you came in here, but you're turning it around real nicely right now.
I did some work on the coffee, and I'm trying to just stay with it.
Okay, all right.
I have like ebb and flow valleys here, man. It's,
Whoa, getting a little too amped over there.
APL, you go.
I'll go now. Are we high energy right now? I'm excited that Sark's back. I'm glad Boruff's here. Fuck you, Boruff, still. No, it was a good week last week, but yeah.
Good job covering the show.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was fun to be able to. You make it look easier than it is, but it was a good time. I enjoyed it.
Get out of here. Get off my dick.
You can pay me later.
Homo.
You can pay me later for
All right,
that.
yeah, we got a bunch of good topics today. We're going to be covering XArm, the new sport slash show that we're putting up on Machinima Prime. We're going to talk a little bit of Expendables too, although I don't want to get into the real deep plot.
There's so
points
many
and the
really
twists, the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong style like flips. I don't want to know any of that. All right. Then we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about Germany and what we're doing. But right now, to talk with us about XArm, we actually have one of the competitors, Trey, one of the competitors on XArm. His first fight just aired yesterday, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on Machinima Prime. Let's talk XArm with Trey Hart, one of the guys in there mixing it up. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
Woo! All right. So, this is the first block of the show, dude. We're going to talk a little bit about XArm and your involvement in it. First off, before we even kick it off, tell us. Well, I already know, but tell some of the viewers, I mean the listeners of this AM radio show that's not on the internet at all. Tell some of the listeners what XArm is.
All right. Well, XArm, it's completely different than what you think it is. Literally, you're combining arm wrestling with the fighting, and just all in one. But most people, when you hear the arm wrestling, you're just going to think, oh, I'm going back and forth trying to get a pin.
Yeah.
It's really not all that. You got to think about getting punched at, kicked at, kneed at, get elbows hitting you in the face. I mean, there's just so much more to it, but it's ridiculous, and it's constant action, and I love it.
So it looked to me like you're tied to the table with some type of old-timey ship's anchor chain. Is that right?
Yeah, you are tied to the table. But that prevents you pretty much from moving around too much and getting away from your opponent. But it's you pretty much, you get like a strap. It's something, but it's pretty secure. It can hold like a 300-something pound guy.
Got it. So yeah, let's go back to the beginning of your involvement in this. Well, first off, how did you even get hooked up with us in the beginning, and then we'll get into the training. How did you first get connected to XArm?
Well, first off, my dad and Art Davey, they go way back. The guy who created XArm. And I remember hearing them talk about it back in 2008, back when it first started. And I didn't think anything of it. I was young, I was just like, wow, this is crazy. This is ridiculous. Who does this? But got my attention. Then years later, they started back up, and Dad got a call about it. And they're like, hey, how old's your son now? He thought I was 13 or something. And I was like, my dad's like, no, he's 20 and he fights. So send him
Art's
some
like,
footage.
I'm starting a new 13-year-old fighting ring, man.
yeah. Then he sends Art some footage of me, and he's like, yeah, let's get him on here. Let's do it. So since then, I've been going out to California, doing the boot camps and everything. It's great.
And were you fighting? I mean, you've been fighting before this, or you just a super angry dude?
No. I started kickboxing when I was around 9.
Got it.
And then started competing, and then started doing MMA when I was 18. So
I see. So yeah, because I know they talked about some of the backgrounds of the competitors has ranged from experienced MMA fighters like yourself into what was her name? One of the girls who's just this street fighting angry chick.
Jenny or something like that. Yeah.
So it's all kinds of different backgrounds.
Her name is Jennifer, yeah.
Got it. Okay, so let's talk about the training here. In the boot camp episodes, we see them teaching you guys striking, grappling, and then the most important part, like it mentions in the vid anyway, is that getting that pin, that arm wrestling pin, because that could be an easy round.
Yeah. The pin alone, they've changed the rules actually. Pin alone, you can get, you know how like they do the scoring system, the 10-8 and all that and whatnot. So pin alone, you get 2 points ahead. That makes it a 10-8 round, and then they start it back up. So you pretty much have to like come back and get your own pin just to even up the scoring on that. But you said about the training.
Yeah. What was that like for you guys?
It was different. It's very. I mean, of course, the whole kickboxing and the grappling parts. Of course, we all know. But then putting it onto the table, it's completely different range. You know, you can't do everything that you normally would be able to do because you got one arm tied up. So you got to like improvise and try to work around like certain moves and whatnot, like the arm locks and everything else. But
yeah.
It's different. I like it a lot, but it's a lot more fast paced too because you're up and close all the time. So.
Yeah, so I got a couple more questions for you. First off, Art Davies, what's it like working with this dude? To me, Art Davies looks like a cross between like a good fella and like an old version of the Newsies.
Yeah, he's always smoking those cigars. So he looks like a gangster or something. And so, but he's a cool guy. I like him a lot. He's really friendly. He's down to earth. But you can really depend on him. You can always go to him whenever you need something.
All right, APL Boruff, do you guys have any questions for Trey before we move on?
One.
Yeah, I was just wondering, how do you prepare when you go into a match? Because I know, like, in most sports, like if it's boxing or something like that, like you sometimes will have to look into your opponent's eyes. But in this one, you're right across the table, like eye to eye. Like, how do you mentally prepare to, like, beat someone down that close and personal?
As only Boruff can ask it as well. That's the Boruff.
Really? I mean, it's really never gotten to me about the whole eye thing. I mean, I just don't let that ever get to me. It's to me, I'm just looking at it as like the baddest guy, and it's either kill or be killed. So I'm preparing to make sure I take this guy out. I don't want to take. You don't take any chances. Just go 100%. That's all it is. So
I have a possible pro tip for you, Trey. All right.
Yeah.
Take like a really nice, like an Altoids or a Mint. That way they'll be tricked into thinking you're just a nice guy, and then when you kick them in their fucking stupid face, it'll be more of a shock.
I'll do that for my next one then. And I'll just throw in a bunch of gum and Altoids and stuff.
Yeah.
Just blow it right in front of the face.
And
across
ask
the
them really
table.
nicely, yeah, is my breath okay? And then as soon as the ref
Beat the
says
shit
go,
out of
just
them.
fucking decapitate him. All right. Trey, you rock. Go check out Trey's fight. Just aired yesterday. Machinima Prime, XArm, a whole bunch of episodes up there. You can see how these guys prepare for their fights. Thanks so much, Trey, for chatting with us.
No problem. Thank you.
Now we're going to talk. Let's move on, you guys. Trey, did you happen to see Expendables 2?
Yes, I saw Expendables.
Holy
yes.
shit.
Oh,
Don't
boy.
hang up that Skype yet.
Stay on.
All right.
Amazing.
Let's talk Expendables 2, because I didn't see it yet, and I've got the biggest boner of all time for this movie. But all three of you guys have seen it.
Not yet. I was on the
You
plane.
haven't seen it yet?
I was just getting off the plane. I wanted to see it, but it was at this point where I'd been up for like 22 hours at that point. So if I went to see it, I would have fallen asleep, and I don't want anything to ruin it for me. I
Got
want
it.
to see
All
the
right.
full thing.
All right.
You guys have some high
Okay, real
expectations.
quick then. APL, what'd you think?
I liked it. I think a review that I read summed it up pretty perfectly. It said, does exactly what it's supposed to do and nothing more. And which is good because
that
it
sounds
doesn't
like some underhanded bullshit to me.
No, it does sound underhanded. I enjoyed it. I liked it better than the first one. I thought it expanded on what the first one did a little better. I don't know about you, Trey. What did you think? What were your impressions of it?
Oh, it was awesome. I loved seeing all my favorite action stars together in one. That just like blew my mind. I was like, oh, Chuck Norris. Oh, great. You're awesome. I got John McClane, Bruce Willis, and then you got Stallone, and then also Schwarzenegger. So it was just blew my mind. Old stars with the new stars. So it was a great combination right there. It's like their own Avengers squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am so down. I like Trey's
You're gonna
review
love
better.
it. I mean, you're gonna love it.
Dude, Seagal is the one missing key, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
Seagal.
Oh, where was that dude? In his giant leather coat and his Indian
That's what I was
hairdo.
thinking the same thing. The leather coat.
You know what? I read an interview with Schwarzenegger, and he said that while shooting, they would all go out to lunch at the same places.
That is
And so you'd be at some fucking Subway or some shit, and like in would walk Sly, Arnold, the entire cast.
Oh my God.
I would have shit my pants
Yeah.
if that group of dudes walked into a restaurant I was eating lunch at.
Yeah, well, especially if you're like just the person who's like the waiter for him, like you would not want to mess up that order at all.
Yeah. Chicken noodle soup without the chicken or the soup. Bring me a noodle. You fool. All right. Well, that's all I needed to really fuel the fire.
You're going to like it. Great one-liners in there, too. I mean, you'll probably like it more than me, but...
All right, well... Trey, thank you so much. Stick around for one more second. I have a good idea. I think we may be able to use your digital presence here on our break.
So don't you listeners go nowhere. Keep those AM radios tuned to Radio Respawn. We're gonna play a bunch of stupid fucking advertisements for you that you gotta sit through while we do fun shit here that you can't see. See you later, suckers. We're going off air.
Those suckers, dude. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We got a fucking fighter here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the computer around. Yeah, there we go. Right. Trey's gonna watch the table. Boruff, you versus our reigning champion, APL.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, I love the
straight arm wrestling though, Boruff.
Time? I like the way that sounds.
Straight arm wrestling, no kicking. I'm gonna try and frame this up so.
Let me get down here.
So our judge can see. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Break your wrist.
Oh boy.
All right, hold on. Let me frame.
All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay.
I think as soon as I say go, both your wrists are gonna break, and then you're gonna cry.
Oh god, he's already.
Yeah,
okay.
You fucking
Look me
idiots.
in the eye.
You ready?
Know?
All right, ready? I'm gonna go. It's gonna be 3, 2, 1, go.
Hold on.
Wait, you keep moving my.
No, I'm just trying to keep him straight. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Swear to
ready?
God, you both of you, shut the fuck up. All right.
All right. Here we go.
Ready, Trey? Let us know what you think here. All right.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the steely gaze.
Oh, you can try to kiss me all you want. It's not going to work.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you like that? We're in Germany.
Look
Obviously
at
weren't lifting weights. Were you now?
the pale cave dweller-like muscles trembling. This is like 2 golems arm wrestling.
I haven't been out of my basement all.
I'm trying to interfere with jokes right now. Oh. You wouldn't pin a dude who's wearing glasses, would you, APL?
I would.
Yeah?
God damn it.
You guys
We're in that standstill that Sark and I were in.
You guys should sweat more.
You getting tired? You getting tired? What was that?
Are you both just resting?
Yeah, we're relaxing. We're having a nice...
At some point, this
What
turns
the
into
fuck?
hand
This is
holding.
like... Boruff is refusing to let it happen. Break his arm. Kick his ass, Seabass.
If I just gotta slap him, I can do that, right?
Yeah, go ahead, hit me.
No, this is not... Well, all right. It is XArm. How did you not pin him?
Dude,
APL?
he is freaking...
He's got this...
He's got the German will.
Well, this is my masturbation hand.
Yeah,
Oh
how
my
many
God.
times do you guys jerk off a day?
Oh, please don't do that.
Go, finish it.
Oh my goodness. How are you still...
He's got a weird, his elbow's like the jaw of a pit bull.
I don't understand. This is defying logic.
And now you're just resting.
Now I'm resting again because I can't... Get him down! Give in! He won't.
All right. We're back on air in 10 seconds.
Oh, God.
Come on, sit
Someone's
up.
got a pin!
Oh.
Come on. Ready? One more good go. Ready? Go.
Nope, that's it. Nobody wins. No, I'm not going to sit here for an hour and you guys arm wrestle and rest. All right, hold on. Let me talk to Trey here.
Yeah, we need an official ruling
You
on
guys.
this. God damn it.
All right, well, we're
All right.
back. We're back from break in a second, Trey. What do you think about that fucking embarrassment? I'm sorry you even had to sit through that with me.
God. Well.
We got our
If
videos
that's
lagging a little.
Whoever was involved in XArm, I think Art Davey would just close it down right now.
Yeah.
You wait till you see Boruff and I's fight. That one's gonna blow up.
Yeah?
It's gonna be a big one.
You guys would run at each other and then be like, hold on, let's rest.
Let's wait a minute.
Oh, jeez. All right, Trace, thank you so much.
fun.
We're going to let you go.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Give us one more review of this performance.
Oh, oh God, I don't even know what to say. The arm wrestling.
Dude, we've stunned him speechless. That's good, right?
Should have
That's
went
good,
over the
right?
top. That's all I know.
Over the top.
Over the
That's the biggest standstill I've ever seen in my life.
All right, Trey, thanks so much for swinging by this evening and watching this retarded arm wrestle between my co-hosts. Yeah. You guys,
Retarded?
You ought to be
Come
ashamed
on.
of yourselves.
Oh my god, that was the fight of the century.
We're gonna cut you loose, Trey. Go back to go drink a whey protein shake, and remember the mint gag. It'll throw them off. We're back from break in 10. All right.
God, I need some. You got any of that?
You guys, I don't know what is up with
Hot
you.
and ice.
Hot and icy, dude.
You have very soft hands, though.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I was trying to lull you into false sense of security.
All right. Here we go.
And we're back. You don't know what you missed, man. I thought it was gonna be awesome. Turned out to be shittier than the commercials we played for you guys. You fuckers were suckers. Now you're luckers. That's a new word I just made up for someone with good luck in the past tense and plural.
Oh God,
Wow.
Wolfman Jack doesn't know much about the words,
the grammar.
Nah. Yeah, the luckers. So, it rhymed with suckers. All right. Well, we'll just pretend like what just happened never happened. All right.
I would.
There is a you guys are both
I think
glistening
we
with
both
sweat.
had strong showings.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
He didn't give up.
I thought that was two titans going up against each other. Neither of us willing to get.
Myself and the viewers have, listeners, have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Let's move on with the show. All right.
right.
Hopefully it'll go better than what just happened. All right, Gamescom. Gamescom's done.
Tell us about
I'm
it.
back from Harmony. That's how you
Both of
say
you.
it. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Fatherland.
Harmony.
Boruff, you went with me. Highlights, go.
Oh man, highlights. Well, I went on the vacation for 2 weeks before we were actually doing Gamescom, but let's just focus on the Gamescom.
Okay.
Highlights for me had to be the fact that I turned 33 on the last day,
Yeah, you did.
and we went to
In Club Matrix in Berlin.
that was insane. There were like more extremely young people dancing around me. I don't know if we're allowed to say the ages of the
Wow.
people that were in there, but that
Yeah.
was insane.
How old, Boruff?
I think saying that they were 17 might be giving them a
Could have
couple
been
years.
Wow.
Could have been a 16 and up club.
Okay,
Let's be
all right.
honest. Yep. And it
cheer
was
up.
just filled. Boruff celebrated his 33rd. You said,
Yeah.
33rd birthday to every day I'm shuffling. Blah, 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 blah.
I have that Carly Rae Jepsen song stuck in
Oh,
my
they play
head.
Call
still.
Me Maybe?
Oh yes, they did.
Yeah.
The thing
God,
is,
wish
I
could've
went
been
from
there.
that directly to being on a plane to like a 12 to 33 hour day of me just like.
Yep. All right. So you didn't talk about Gamescom at all there, even though you promised that you would.
Just talking about your birthday.
What did you think? Did you have fun at the show?
The BMX thing was cool.
Okay.
They had a whole booth that was like a full BMX rink.
Yep.
Like it was crazy. Like the
Part
size
of
of
it was
Gamescom.
part of Razer.
Yeah, it's so weird because it's so much bigger than E3 and a bunch of the other ones. You go over there and you're expecting like, oh, okay, there'll be some booths, there'll be some booth babies running around.
Booth babies. Jeez.
But
14-year-old girls in the club, and you're looking forward to seeing
That's
booth
how
babies.
they do it in Europe. They actually have infants there in bikinis. Painted up, throwing keyboards into the audience.
That is true.
Okay, so all right, so yeah, there you go. Club Matrix, 16
babies.
and up, 33rd birthday to Carly Rae Jepsen and Booth Babies. That was Boruff's Gamescom experience. God.
Somehow I'm not surprised by any of that. That all sounds very much in line.
There was some cool shit though. There was the Black Ops 2 multiplayer reveal. Where they, let journalists and personalities like Tabe get out there, play the game a little bit, talk about their thoughts. They had 4 maps on display.
Would this be a good time to plug your sniping spree?
This would be a great time to plug
because I watched that, and my lord,
go check
little,
out the
optic Sark,
the no scoping on Turbine.
Yeah.
Go on the main channel. Look up Black Ops 2 Sark. Yeah, I did a little. Here's the thing. Just remember, I don't normally snipe, so I just thought I'd dust it off a little. See how it went.
dust it off.
Went nicely. Went real nicely for me. Other things that blew my mind at Gamescom. Let's see. The massive multiplayer. The massively multiplayer shooters that are being attempted right now. We're getting close. We're getting close to that ultimate game where there's a player who's a general in a dirigible over the battlefield commanding lieutenants who are in charge of battalions. None of this is
this the dream?
real military.
You're talking about the
divisions.
Dust thing, right, man?
Well, so Dust, 514, and PlanetSide. PlanetSide 2, yeah. Both of these games, they're both attempting different things, but it's this notion of large-scale persistent battles. So, I mean, Dust, they showed off at their convention in Iceland.
How does Dust, real quick, because I'm not familiar, how does that differ from the PlanetSide 2 model?
Okay, so Dust is CCP, the dudes who make EVE Online, and what they're doing is combining universes. Dust is PS3 exclusive.
Okay.
And they are allowing interactions to happen in that crazy universe of EVE. So you can actually call from like orbital strikes from EVE players who are on their PCs into your PS3 free-to-play shooter. It's fucking bananas.
That's crazy. Okay.
It still looked a little rough, but it's so early. It's not going to look pretty at this stage anyway. But if they get even a fraction of what they say they're going to get done, it's going to be ridiculous.
Well, I think it'd be really cool if like you're in the middle of like doing a firefight and suddenly everyone gets annihilated by a nuke that they shot from space.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing: you can actually shoot down using low orbit turrets. You can destroy EVE players who venture too close. They're leaving it. You know how EVE is all, it's space,
right.
But it's almost more of a corporate sort of intrigue simulator. So it's all about big deals, big fleets, money, transactions, all this shit. I played it for maybe 6 hours before I was like, holy shit, this will become my life. But they're working this into that. So you can even receive contracts from EVE players down to the Dust 514 players, and you don't have to. You can say like accept their mission and then not do it. Like you can betray the EVE players.
That's awesome.
They may drop a fucking orbital strike on your head, but I don't know. It's crazy. And then PlanetSide, it's not a similar game really, other than the sort of scope, but just tons of players online at once. And it's persistent, so like when you log off, the battle doesn't stop. So while it is a 64 square kilometer map with all these control points, literally like as all the United States guys go to sleep, because it's 4 a.m. our time,
right.
The Russians wake up and they take the map back. So when you wake up, all the work you've done is done. Yeah. So what I want to do is form a nocturnal brigade and fight the fucking Russians on their own time. And I want you guys to be part of it.
I'm down, dude.
Yeah, I'm down.
We'll have to change our sleep schedule. We might come to work.
The filthy Reds. I'm still salty over the Cold War.
Wow.
I don't know why. Let's see. All right. So yeah, those are the things that really sort of blew my mind. There's obviously so many other games that they look amazing, but we're getting close to that ultimate game, man. I can't wait. Would you be a foot soldier or would you be a leader in the ultimate like war game?
I would be a foot soldier. I like the gritty action stuff.
I might be up in my dirigible.
You like that a lot more than me. You would love to control the puppets.
And you would be an expendable asset.
I would be. You'd be putting me at the front line of everything. You'd be like, hey, is that clear? But
there's no higher compliment.
Oh, really?
Because you are the best of my warriors,
okay.
APL. That's why I put you on the tip of the spear.
All right.
I'd be up in the thing.
You don't seem like you believe me.
I'd be up controlling things, because then, if you destroy someone, you destroy them as a person rather than just bested their reflexes.
Wow, that's
okay. Well,
dark.
It is just a game. It's just a game, Boruff.
Yeah, we say
all right, real quick, what are you guys playing these days? You've been in Germany. You haven't been playing shit. I know that.
Yeah, I'm going to jump back into DayZ and Portal 2. They just dropped the co-op ability for the building maps thing, so I'm going to see if I can build some new maps on that.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, so what have you been playing, APL?
So I've been playing CSGO pretty much exclusively. It released Wednesday, but I've been in the beta. I put like 45 hours in the last week or 50 hours into it. It's awesome. So I can't get enough of that.
I watched some of the stuff up on your channel.
I can't stop, dude. You gotta get into the CS:GO, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta get it.
All right. Well, maybe.
That does not sound like
it. Just seemed a little like CS Blow to me, but
wow.
Yeah.
I tried keeping up with you on that one live stream, and that was like jumping into a cold bath of water.
It definitely is.
The
learning curve takes a little bit to get used to, but see, now you've mastered. You're playing Blacklight a lot. I think you could jump in. It would be a little different, but.
I'm looking forward to getting back into Blacklight. I didn't play anything. I just went straight to bed. So.
Did you have dreams about not like playing Blacklight while you were there?
I was just about like that was half the sweat I was sweating out in the German humidity was just me sweating out all the game addiction.
All the Blacklight stuff.
All right, you guys rock. I think that's it for our show. Did we cover all our points? We did. Way to really fuck up on the break, you guys.
Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
Let's not reveal what we did because it's embarrassing enough already.
Yeah, let's
so.
not let it get out there.
Boruff, thanks for coming on. And we're going to wrap this thing up. Oh.
See, we don't need to fight, dude.
It's good to be back, APL.
Good to have you back.
All right, that's how we like to close out Radio Respawn. Male sensitivity on 3 cameras. Yeah, I mean microphones and radio equipment. You guys right there for coming on. We're gonna be peace out. That's this week on a man's head. We're off here. Peace out, bitches.
Holy shit.
You sound like a homeless person.
Wow.